What was in David Malan's mind after winning the toss? They decided to put the opponents in. Yesterday, you won the match after batting first, and today you didn't do that. What was the reason of that?
It's probably a better question for Mala, but um, look, he just went with a gut feel. We've done pretty well in the first two games doing both things, and I thought having chosen to bowl, we would have taken chasing 108 at the beginning of the game. Obviously, a couple of overs there at the back end didn't quite go according to plan, but I thought it was a decent bowling performance all in all, and yeah, it just didn't come off with the bat tonight, but it was sort of one from one end of the scale to the next, but I don't think there was much in the decision.
Was it good bowling or batting? Bad batting? What do you justify?
If you check the team, they have a lot of experienced bowlers, guys who play a lot of leagues all over the world and are paid quite a lot of money for what they do, you know. So their class really shone through tonight. Obviously, as a batting unit, we need to learn from that because we just probably need to get more bat on ball and probably pick up twos and stuff and the odd boundary and try and get some momentum going that way. But yeah, it's one of those games that I think you just draw a line under and move on.
Chris, Roland Foster for Qalandars, first match tie, second win, last lose the match. What went wrong?
We didn't get enough runs. Now it's the nature of this format, to be honest. The first game, we probably felt like we should have got over the line. We played well enough, and the second game, we absolutely blitzed it. And then you see us come again tonight and it not quite go away. But that's the nature of T10 cricket. In general, as a team and as a squad, I think we've gelled quite nicely together. I think we have a very, very balanced squad, and we have good depth as well because we got a lot of experienced guys who can come in and keep putting pressure on the guys there. But I just want to focus on the good vibe that we have in the camp so far. It's only one loss. Long way to go in the tournament, so we just want to put that right next game.
In next stage, again, 8 team qualifies. Do you have any idea about this format?
Pardon?
In next stage of this tournament,
Yeah.
again 8 teams qualified.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of this format?
Do I have any idea of the
Idea.
format?
How do you think about this idea?
Oh, probably a little bit above my pay grade, to be honest. Look, we just come and obviously try and follow the rules as best as possible, and yeah, the rules are there. We know them from the beginning of the tournament, so every team is even for every team, you know. So no one's at an advantage or disadvantage. So I think by the end of it, I think the most important thing in franchise cricket is that you get to see probably the best two teams at the end of the tournament, and I think the way the format is structured, you should see the best two teams by the end of the tournament.
Chris, what are your thoughts as the days progress? In the last match, the wicket looks difficult for batting. Is it true?
I wouldn't say overly difficult. I mean, I feel like when we're bowling, the margin for error still is a little bit small. Obviously, I think the first game, with the dimensions of the ground, was probably the most even game. The last couple of games, there's been one big side, so sides have been very clever with the way they're trying to get everyone to hit to the big side. But I think in general, the wickets have been pretty good. You know what to expect here in Abu Dhabi. It's more or less a subcontinent wicket, and yeah, you just have to adjust your skills accordingly. But that's where the fun comes in.
Chris, as you mentioned that depth in your batting, but you guys only just 4 wicket loss and no even a closer to your opponent's score. But do you think so? Malan inning 32-25, there you lose the match.
You can't really pinpoint anyone. I think with this match, okay, like last night's match for instance, I'm not looking at Northern Warriors batting. I'm actually looking at the fact that we bowled really well to bowl them out for 46. So I'm going to focus on that again. I think with that experience bowling lineup, you saw with the way they started in the power play, they were very accurate and they restricted us. And once you're coming out the power play and the rate climbs up to 13s, 14s, with such good defensive bowlers, it's always going to be a tough task. But having said that, obviously, as a unit, as a team. We have to learn from that as quickly as possible because the next game will come quickly, and yeah, just keep it moving forward.
Chris, you talk about a vibe in the side. How difficult is it in such a short, condensed tournament to build that camaraderie and have an identity as a team?
Yeah, 100%. It can be quite difficult, but I think for starters with the personnel, everyone's pretty familiar with each other. They've either played against or with each other over in past seasons, whether it be county cricket or international cricket. So I think that's counted for a lot. I think when we met as a group, we really wanted to pride ourselves on looking like a unit in the field and making sure that our fielding standards are up, and that will be a gauge of where we're at. And it's sort of something that we're trying to make our identity. You know, we've got some top fielders in our team, and we just want to keep driving that forward. But yeah, just to answer your question, yes, it can be quite difficult, but as far as concerned, I think we've done it pretty well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries.
Next question.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.